Yesterday I put up a new template for the cosmetic bag on the website and the Facebook group, and it calls for an 11-inch zipper. And a lot of times, the company I order my normal zippers from, my 9-inch, they don't offer it in a finished 11-inch zipper. So I actually have been using the zipper tape recently, and I wanted to give you just a real quick demonstration on how I install or how I get the tape ready to put on the bags when I'm not using a finished zipper. So when you buy the zipper tape, you're going to buy it in long strips, and then you're going to buy the connectors, and make sure that you buy the right connectors for the right size zipper tape that you're using. But anyway, the easiest way to get these on is if you take and you're going to pull your zipper tape apart, and you're going to notch a little corner probably about a 1 inch shorter. And then what you can do is, they go on fairly easily, is you're going to slide your one side of the zipper in. And the key is making sure that your zipper doesn't tilt, so it stays up straight. And then you're going to bring that up and stick the other end in there. And like I said, you want to just make sure that it stays straight. And then you just pull it on. And what I do is I go ahead and string a whole bunch of zippers on my tape. That way, then I can just cut them off the end and cut off what I need, and my zipper is already installed. So what we're going to do, what we want it to look like is we want it to be like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my zipper length the exact width of the bag, of the cutout piece of the bag. So, and just make sure my zipper end is within there, so my pull rather. It doesn't have to be exact, just cut off a piece, and it's right about the same width as your bag. And then I'm going to come out here and I'm just going to pull my zipper to the end, and I'm going to open it up and separate the ends. And I'm going to grab 2 safety pins. So, okay. What I want to do is I want to take and just curve this down. I'm going to put like a little pleat right in the end of my zipper, something like that. And I'm going to pin this. So it kind of looks like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I just want to make sure that that my little pleat is about the same spot, and that I've got my curve looks about the same, so they're pretty even on both sides. I'm going to hold that up. And this side's a little different, so I'm going to just kind of go and just adjust this just a little bit. And kind of takes just a little bit of playing to get it just right. Okay. That looks pretty close. Okay, so what we're going to do, then we've got that zipper ready. You know, I've got my tape I made my notch about 5/8 or a little mark on the outside about 5/8 of an inch from the edge. That's where I'm going to start my zipper. So I just want to make sure when I put this on here and line this up that the teeth of the zipper, when I get this straight, is right at that mark that I made in the leather. And just make sure that you get that nice and parallel to the zipper all the way down. And I got just a little bit hanging off the end, but that's not going to be a problem. And then I also did the same thing. I put my tape on the other piece. And this time what I'm going to do is when I line these up, I want to make sure that each side of my leather is straight and lined up to the one that I just taped down. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like when I get it taped, and that's what it's going to look like on the inside. And then I'm just going to go ahead and run my stitch line all the way down, and I'm going to go all the way past the edge, all the way to the edge of the leather. And then when I fold this in half and sew up my sides, now this side I can go all the way up. This side, what I found is I just go right to the edge. Like right to there is where I stop, as opposed to going all the way through. You can, if you want, you can go all the way through. The one I did yesterday, I just stopped right there when I got to that point. I didn't sew all the way through, and this gave it a nice little finish there. Now, you also can extend the zippers out. If you wanted to have a longer zipper, you can extend those out, and all you have to do is when you get here, you just start tapering this up and tapering it out. But you have to put like a zipper stop on the end of your zipper, because obviously you can pull your zipper out. So anyway, I kind of hope that helps. If anybody has any questions on how to use a zipper tape instead of a finished zipper, just let me know. Thanks.